Democrats are losing their mind on this one, folks. Trump has announced that he will run for a third term.
No, Trump ain't running for a third term, you dumb shit. I know Trump's trolling, and I know he says he's going to run for one. He actually told Kristen Welker that he's not. He fucking came out. But, dude, like, we're not no like, oh, Trump's running. Dude, if Trump runs for a third term, even if he does, right? Pine box. He's going to end up in a pine box if he tries that shit. He won't even get on the ballot. Like, what are we talking about?
Some folks. Oh. Trump has announced that he will run for a third term.
Oh, shit. Shit, hell.
This is my dream. Now everybody's saying...
Dude, it's her dream. Think about this. This is a grown woman saying it's her dream that Trump runs for a third term, guys. Can you imagine if that was your dream? Like, what type of mental disorder do you have if your dream is a fucking, he's going to be 82 at that point, an 82-year-old racist, transphobic, fucking, like, shit-smelling, diaper-wearing, fucking adulterous chud running for a third term. That's your dream? Like, goddamn, bro, we need to upgrade our fucking American dream, boss.
Clary, how's that going to happen? Well, one way is JD could run and he'd win because, of course, then he'll just pass it along to Trump.
Yeah, but again, though, for this whole, oh, JD's going to run and Trump's the VP and he just passes it along to Trump. Nope, because you can't be VP if you've already served 2 terms. So that ain't going to happen.
If that's not the route that they want to take, there's other loopholes that can get this done.
Nope, there's not any loopholes, and you're a fucking dumbass for believing there are.
Another term with Trump? What would they do?
See, it does give away, though, here. You see that, though? Another term with Trump, what would they do? Because this is part of the draw, right? They want Trump to run because they think it, like, harms us. Like, they think that, like, oh, my God, right? Right? Yes, it's like retribution. They want retribution to liberals. Why? Because we accept trans people, because we're willing to accommodate people's pronouns, because we wore a mask and got vaccinated during a worldwide pandemic, right? Because we want you to have health care and union pay for wages. You want retribution. Why? Because I want you to have access to health care? Because I want you to not get fucked in the ass by a billionaire? Like, goddamn, bro. Right? Oh my God, like really, you want retribution for that?
What would they do?
Well, golly, Clary, what are we gonna do?
Golly!
I think the first thing we would probably do is point out just how unfortunate it is that Trump supporters don't seem to have a goddamn clue how their own government works.
But dude, that's just it. They want us to suffer, right? MAGA wants us to suffer. Dude, I want to make content off these fucking weirdos, bro. Dude, yeah, I feel like she is a content gold mine, okay? She is a fucking content gold mine.
A red flag in the guy for me is Big Trumpy. Hard no.
Dude, I love that she called it Big Trumpy. Big Trumpy. Dude, that's a red flag for me too. That no neck. Dude, I love her. Big Trumpy.
Red flag in the guy for me is Big Trumpy. Hard no.
I'm sorry, I couldn't really hear you. You said a Trumpy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to divulge, I guess, my political alignment on here, but...
I'm not going to divulge hey, I got news for you, red pillars. Anybody who says I'm not going to divulge my political thing on here, we know you're a big Trumpy. Dude, you just got caught in 4K, motherfucker. Oh, shit, bro. Dude.
That is just like a big red flag for me.
I wouldn't say that I support him as a person or the stuff that he says, but I definitely like having cheap gas and having my stocks be worth.
Dude, I would say that I don't support him as a person or anything that he's about, but I like cheap gas and having my stocks up. Well, your stocks aren't up and gas ain't that cheap, but knowing that you will sell out people's human rights and support a racist, transphobic, nasty, lying bitch piece of shit just to get cheap gas tells us everything about you, chudster. It tells us that you will literally support fucking vermin in order to get some type of financial benefit. That tells us that you're a fucking scoundrel.
More.
I can live with that. A red flag.
Dude, yeah, no, I can't live with that. She said I can live with that? Dude, I'll fucking support a racist for fucking cheap gas. Dude, what a goon, dude.
Sparking a fiery debate that could change the course of his presidency. The White House Cabinet Room.
Dude, there's a whole new thing there. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a lot of YouTube videos that are like that are AI scripts with AI voices and some pictures, and then they tell some story that's not real. A lot of them are like, Barron Trump gives $20 to a homeless person. Yeah, dude, it's AI bullshit, but that shit gets like millions of fucking views, bro. I see those channels, like there's a thing on my YouTube channel that says, hey, breakout videos, look at what's blowing up. And it always sends me these videos that are that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like so phony. I'm like, YouTube should squash that shit. Why are they even let that shit happen, bro? That shit is so toxic. You know what's funny though? I think particularly if you have like right-wing people, I don't think they care if it's real or not, as long as it's reinforcing their confirmation bias. Okay, see, left-wing people want to see a personality. We want to have a relationship with the creator. Right-wing people don't care. They don't even care if it's real or fake. As long as it affirms their confirmation bias, they're good. As long as it like portrays like Trump good, you good for voting Trump, you good for like, yeah, we support your transphobia. We support your homophobia. We support you wanting to like jail all the migrants, right? As long as it validates that they're okay and they're not bad people for being as transphobic and as fucking racist and bigoted as they are, as long as it validates them, man, it doesn't need to be real. It's just gotta like tell them that they're not being bad. That's it, man. And that's what's really scary, is because they fall victim to the disinformation through, right? They fall victim to all that shit because they simply need their xenophobia validated. And like the idea that you're not a bigot, you're not racist, you're not bad for thinking these things about trans people, you're okay, you're one of the good ones. Anything that tells them that, they're on board with. Even if it's lies, even if it's fake, they don't care. And that's what's really scary about the right-wing movement, man. They're in deep, bro. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it.